Hey everybody, coming to you again from Hazel High School Greenhouse. Just want to touch base with you a little bit about our tomatoes in the greenhouse, give you an update. You can see they're coming along pretty well. No, they're not drinking Sprite or Gatorade. That is just a new nifty way of watering. Since it dries out in here pretty quickly, so it allows me to water them a little longer than just while I'm in here. But anyway, talking to you about our tomatoes, and we don't have any bees in here to pollinate the flowers, and if we don't have that, then we might not have any fruit. But there is another way we can do this. Now, in agri-science, when we talk about flowers, perfect and imperfect flowers. So perfect flowers have everything they need, a male part, female part, and so they're able to produce the pollen, and they also have the ovary, which is the part of the flower that actually produces the fruit once it's pollinated. Problem is, we have to have a way of getting the pollen from one part to the other part. So a bee generally does that, and honeybees will generally come up under a flower, like a tomato flower, grab it and shake it, and the pollen moves around. Of course, the bee's trying to cover itself with pollen to go back and make honey with, but it also in the process pollinates the flower. So we don't have bees, of course, in here. So we have our flower, and every once in a while I'll come through and I'll just shake the plant, and what I'm doing is just disturbing the pollen and trying to do some pollination on my own. So hopefully we'll have some fruit, and we'll keep you updated as we go along. But for our purposes, especially for this class, keep in mind perfect and imperfect flowers. Perfect flower, of course, again has all the male and female portions all in one flower. We have other flowers like an apple tree. Most apple trees have to have pollen from one tree to another tree in order to pollinate. So you got male flowers over here, female flowers over here, and that pollen is moved back and forth by bees to pollinate. In our case, again, for tomato plants, a perfect flower, and we just need to kind of help it along a little bit. We get a little wind movement in here, and that helps, but we're going to try to encourage it, and I'll keep you updated as we go along. One other thing I want to show you on tomato plants, you got one little plant or one little stem growing. You got your main stem on the tomato plant right here. You got your leaf stem, and you got another stem right here in between. This is called a sucker. All right, and it is no more, because it'll pull some of the energy from the plant, and because it's wanting to grow, and it's going to become a whole nother plant of its own. So we're going to go through and pull those out. So if you got any tomato plants growing at home this summer, you can go through and teach maybe your parents how to sucker a tomato. Just anything growing between the stem and the leaf, take those off, and that will help keep the nourishment going to your plants and to your fruit. Hope you'll have a great day. Be safe. I'll catch up with you later.